last year, there was a 6-month period where I went to the gym literally 6, 7 times every week, and I did not get stronger. I looked worse and I felt like absolute crap. But from February this year to around now, which is in April, over a 2 to 3 month period, I have made some of the best progress I've ever made in my entire 5 years of lifting. Right now, I am the best I've ever looked. I am the strongest I have ever been. And I feel the best I've ever felt. And I think my physique transformation over the past 2 to 3 months has been crazy. And there's 2, maybe 3 things that I think this progress can be attributed to. So, what are those secrets? Secret 1 is to do with your diet. Now, of course, it's extremely easy to say to you, yeah, make sure your diet is on point. Everyone knows that already. Right now, I'm doing a challenge called 75 Hard. And as a part of that challenge, you have to stick to a diet, which in other words, you can't eat any junk food. And so over the past 3 months, I've completely cut out all that food. I haven't let a piece of garbage food infiltrate my body in these past 3 months. And so I think the most important thing when it comes to diet, and it doesn't matter if you're cutting, doesn't matter if you're bulking, doesn't matter if you're trying to just maintain your body weight. The most important thing is to just stick to a clean diet. If you're bulking, it's extremely easy to get caught up in this if it fits your macros, honestly, bullshit. I think if it fits your macros is just an excuse to allow people that are bulking to eat whatever they want and indulge in ice cream, eat pizza, under this false pretense of it's okay because I'm bulking and trying to put on weight. But ultimately, it's just detrimental to your goals. That 6-month period last year that I was talking about before, where I made zero progress and in fact actually got weaker and looked worse over time, I was bulking and I was eating crappy foods. And my excuse was that I was bulking. So I needed to eat more food, get more calories in to try and put on muscle. And you can clearly see that didn't work for me. At this current stage, I'm maintaining / in a slight surplus. So I'm lean bulking / maintaining at the moment. And as part of that, I'm not eating any processed garbage food. It's all natural. And yet I'm getting the strongest I've ever been. I'm looking the best I've ever been. I'm putting on the most amount of muscle that I ever have in my 5 years of lifting. After 5 years of lifting, you'd expect that your progress in the gym begins to plateau. But I literally hit PBs every single session that I go to the gym. I'm not kidding. The second secret is doing cardio. Cardio kills your gains. Absolute BS. It's completely fine, if not conducive to your goals in the gym, to do cardio. And of course, look, if you're doing 20 to 30 kilometers of running every day, well then perhaps at that stage, you're going to be reducing how effective you are at the gym. I think doing cardio every day will boost your body's ability to build muscle. The cardio doesn't really have to be every day, but 3 times a week is fine. And it doesn't have to be anything crazy either. Go for a 30-minute walk. Go for maybe a 2-kilometer run. It takes 10 minutes. Just engaging in cardio just boosts your overall health, boosts your cardiovascular system. It just makes you overall a more fit person, can make you push harder in the gym, reduces stress and anxiety, boosts testosterone. All these things feed in to more muscle growth and therefore you having a better, more aesthetic body. And the whole cardio kills your gains line of thinking comes from a belief that if you do too much cardio, you're going to be expending too many calories to the point where your body doesn't have enough energy to build muscle. But of course, when you're engaging in cardio, you're going to get more hungry and you're going to be able to eat more food. When you eat more food, I think that has a positive effect on your body's ability to build muscle. But you're not going to be at the point where you're just in an excessive calorie surplus because you've done the cardio. So that extra food that you're getting into your body boosts muscle growth, but it's not contributing to fat gain because you're not in that huge calorie surplus that you would have been in if you didn't do the cardio. And look, this cardio, again, doesn't have to be anything crazy. You might only burn 100, 200 calories from maybe a 30-minute walk, but the benefits that has on you is so immense. This third point is a bit of a bonus one, kind of ties into the diet side of the equation, and it's not drinking alcohol. Drinking just makes your life so much worse. And because it's so ingrained in the culture, people don't realize how much better their lives would be if they gave up drinking. Because if you look at it, they drink every week, sometimes even daily. So in your whole life, you're having these residual effects of alcohol on you. You never get to experience what it's like when you give up drinking for an extended period of time. And that just perpetuates the cycle and ingrains alcohol even more because people think this is what normal feels like. I think it goes without saying how alcohol is going to negatively affect your fitness goals. Like, everyone knows that. Yet the vast majority of people that go to the gym and want to attain an aesthetic physique will still drink. And if that's you, at some point you've got to question, how bad do I actually want it? Because if I actually wanted it that bad, well then I wouldn't be drinking because I know it's not conducive to my goals. If you want to make progress in the gym and you're skinny, or maybe you're overweight, but you're still drinking alcohol, let's be real, I don't think you want it bad enough. And that's completely okay. The aesthetic body takes sacrifice. And if you're not willing to sacrifice, well then you don't deserve it. If you are drinking and still going to the gym, and you haven't really gotten to a point where you're happy with your physique, and hearing these words makes you slightly queasy, slightly uncomfortable, because you know that you're doing things that aren't progressing you towards your goals, well then I think that's a good sign, because at least you can recognize what you're doing is wrong and you know that it's wrong. So just stop doing it. So that is all from me. If you enjoyed this video or if you learned anything from it, please consider subscribing. We're getting to 2,000 subscribers now. As always, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. And if you are struggling in the gym, man, perhaps you don't know where to begin, I offer one-to-one coaching as well. So click the top link in the description where you can book a call with me and we can chat further. That's all from me. See you later.